Welcome back here with us on Times Now. Viewers, with just 25 days to go for the capital clash, Delhi's political atmosphere is buzzing with intensity. From war of words to poster battles, the battle for supremacy is heating up. Renewing the attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party, Arvind Kejriwal, in a letter to the Chief Election Commissioner, expressed his concern over BJP's alleged attempt to manipulate the voters' list. He stated that what is happening in Delhi today is a stark reminder of the days when India used to witness rampant booth capturing at gunpoint. The Aam Aadmi Party is accusing the BJP of trying to deceive Election Commission and alleging their involvement in voter registration malpractices. It's not just the war of words, but poster war that is also raging in the capital. BJP has released a fresh poster attack on Arvind Kejriwal. This poster features Kejriwal's picture with official CM residence in the backdrop, and the caption reads, "Sheesh Mahal Wale Aapdae Azam." In response, the Aam Aadmi Party also released a new poster featuring Ramesh Biduri. The poster addresses Biduri as BJP's abusive CM face. Later, Arvind Kejriwal claimed that his sources have told him that BJP will officially announce Ramesh Biduri's name as the Chief Minister face in a couple of days, and even through a debate challenge to him.
आज संजय जी ने जो खुलासा किया है वो बहुत ज्यादा चौंकाने वाला है। गाली गलौज पार्टी के कई कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स और सांसदों के घरों से 20-20, 30-30, 40-40 नए वोट बनाने की एप्लीकेशन दिसंबर के और जनवरी के महीने में फाइल की गई है। ये कौन लोग हैं? जनता के सामने ये भी धीरे धीरे निकल के आ रहा है इस दिल्ली चुनाव के अंदर कि ये चुनाव नहीं लड़ते, ये लोग केवल और केवल बेईमानी करते हैं। इस चुनाव के अंदर इनकी एक एक बेईमानी, हमारे कार्यकर्ता इतने सतर्क थे कि उन्होंने एक एक बेईमानी इन लोगों की पकड़ ली है। ऐसा बताया जा रहा है सूत्रों के मुताबिक कि 1-2 दिन में औपचारिक रूप से रमेश बिधूरी जी के नाम का ऐलान कर दिया जाएगा। मैं तहे दिल से रमेश बिधूरी जी को बधाई देना चाहता हूं भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सीएम उम्मीदवार बनने के लिए। मैं दिल्ली की जनता की ओर से मांग करता हूं कि रमेश बिधूरी जी बताएं कि उन्होंने 10 साल सांसद के तौर पे, बतौर सांसद उन्होंने 10 साल दिल्ली के लिए क्या क्या काम किए, कि उनका विजन क्या है दिल्ली को लेके, वो दिल्ली में और क्या क्या काम करेंगे।
But viewers, a CAG report on Liquorgate has set cat among the pigeons, which has for the first time put a figure to the revenue loss on account of the alleged changes in the excise policy. A staggering 2,026 crore rupees. While there is no direct allegation of corruption in the CAG, which is an audit report since it is a performance audit, but several references have been made to deviation from the objectives of the policy. The report reveals that expert recommendations were ignored by a group of ministers led by Manish Sisodia. Listen in to this war of words.
हमने देश की राजनीति में कई प्रकार के लोग देखे। कोई झूठ बोलने वाला भी आता था, कोई दगा करने वाला भी आता था, कोई भ्रष्टाचार करने वाला भी आता था और कोई निष्ठुर असंवेदनशील व्यक्ति भी आता था। मगर एक केजरीवाल जी है, उसमें सभी चीजें मौजूद हैं। ये झूठ भी बोलते हैं, दगा भी करते हैं, गरीबों के प्रति जरा भी संवेदना भी नहीं है और भ्रष्टाचार में तो देश में नंबर 1 बने हुए हैं, नंबर 1 बने।
कहां है सीएजी रिपोर्ट? सीएजी रिपोर्ट कहां है? उसकी कोई कॉपी है आपके पास? कहां से सीएजी रिपोर्ट? बीजेपी के दफ्तर में बनती है सीएजी रिपोर्ट। सीएजी रिपोर्ट है कहां? भाजपाई बौखला गए हैं, मानसिक रूप से विक्षिप्त हो गए हैं, चौराहे पे खड़े होकर कुछ भी चिल्ला रहे हैं। उनकी हर बात का हम जवाब थोड़ी देंगे। एक तरफ कहते हैं सीएजी रिपोर्ट टेबल नहीं हुई, दूसरी तरफ कहते हैं सीएजी रिपोर्ट आ गई। कहना क्या चाहते हैं भाजपा के लोग?
So clearly, viewers, in this Delhi election, there are two key components: freebies and free for all. So there are a number of issues that we would like to discuss with our guests. Joining us on this debate number 2, we have Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Anmol Panwar, who is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Good evening again to both of you. Sanju Verma and Anmol, I want to discuss a couple of issues. So we will go to these issues one by one so that even our viewers are able to understand who stands where on every issues, because a lot has happened in the last 24 hours, on the Delhi dangal. So I want to begin with the first issue, and that question is for you, Sanju Verma. Now, Aam Aadmi Party is claiming that BJP's Kalkaji candidate is going to be the CM face. Is it true?
You know, Hina, anyone who has an iota of understanding of BJP knows that the Central Election Committee decides the chief ministerial candidate, and the BJP does not necessarily go into elections with a CM candidate. When we won Uttarakhand elections in 2022, we did not say Pushkar Singh Dhami will be our CM. Now in Haryana elections of 2024, we did not say that Nayab Singh Saini will necessarily be the CM if we win. In Maharashtra, till the last minute, nobody had an inkling that Devendra Fadnavis would be back as the CM. So the CM candidate is not important for us. We fight elections on issues. And the issue currently with the Delhi electorate is that the Aam Aadmi Party ka track record dekhiye. What do Delhiites get? Zahreeli hawa, badbudar pani, lawaris mohalla clinics. From revenue surplus, Delhi has become a revenue deficit state.
Okay.
So ye halat hai Delhi ki. And when
so
Delhi
your point is you fight on issues and not the face of the CM candidate. Okay. Ashok, Anmol Panwar, now the question is for you. On what basis are these claims being made? Because, in the recent past also, Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party chief, had claimed that Atishi will be arrested, Manish Sisodia is going to face CBI raids. Who are these sources? So shouldn't you be cross-checking? Because I don't think you're getting the right information.
Hina ji, I would request you that I didn't interrupt when Sanju ji was speaking, so she must not interrupt when...
Nobody will interrupt.
See, the fact is that our CM candidate, we have made it clear from the very beginning is Arvind Kejriwal ji, and our credible sources has revealed that the candidate of Bharatiya Janata Party from Kalkaji, Ramesh Bidodi, who's an expert in gali galoj, who's an expert in abusing women, and I mean the kind of words he has used in parliament, we all know. So he's an appropriate candidate for the chief ministership of Bharatiya Janata Party, and we are expecting the announcement within a day or two. So he must tell the people of Delhi that what is his vision for the Delhi for the next 5 years, and in fact he must come for a debate. We have given him an open challenge that in front of the media and in front of the nation, he must debate with Mr. Arvind Kejriwal so that people can determine who has delivered more and who has a better vision for Delhi.
Anmol, BJP is saying we have not declared a CM face. BJP is saying that's not something that we practice usually. Look at our track record in other states. That's what Sanju Verma had to say. So, of course, the question of debate will come later. But how will you like to respond to this aspect that Sanju Verma raised, that BJP fights elections on issues and not a particular person's face or credibility? How will you like to respond to that aspect?
I barely got a minute to speak.
What?
And me short, Hina.
Hina ji,
What is this?
See, हीना जी देखो परेशान हो जाते हैं, बड़े परेशान हैं।
कौन
हीना जी, ये तो बहुत अच्छा हो जाएगा if the BJP के प्रवक्ता, if the BJP spokesperson can tell the nation about their narrative, their agenda, their vision for Delhi. People are dying to listen कि भाई किस चीज पे वोट मांगना चाहते हो, काम तो किया नहीं कुछ 10 साल में।
Okay.
Hina, can I please come in now?
Okay, quick response, Sanju Verma. Then I have to move on to the issue number 2 for Delhi.
Yes. You know, you asked me to be quick, but you gave him enough time. You cut me short Delhi in 60 seconds. Now
I
let me
gave
keep-
you
make my
time to
point.
respond, Sanju Verma. I
Hina,
gave
can
you
I
full
please
time
make
to
my
respond.
point?
Don't blame me for
Can I
not
please-
giving you time. That's not fair.
Hina,
And
can
I
I
have come
please-
back to you again for your reaction. Before I move to the next issue, please make your point.
I'm making my point, Hina. Please don't eat into my time. Thank you so much. Now let me speak without being interjected by you or by the Aam Aadmi Party panelists. पहली बात तो ये, I heard Anmol Pawar speaking about गाली गलौज. बीजेपी की गाली गलौज आपको याद आती है? You've forgotten that Arvind Kejriwal called Prime Minister Modi a coward and a psychopath, and he refused to delete the tweet. You forget that on the eve of 2022 Gujarat Assembly elections, your leader Gopal Italia made derogatory remarks against the 95-year-old mother of the Prime Minister, Hiraben. You've forgotten that your party leader Arvind Kejriwal के CM house के अंदर, in his presence, your Rajya Sabha MP Swati Maliwal was beaten black and blue. Arvind Kejriwal के मुंह में तब दही जम गया था. He did not condemn Bibhav Kumar. Sunita Kejriwal, Kejriwal's wife, was also present in the CM house. She did not condemn Bibhav Kumar. Sunita Kejriwal के मुंह में तब दही जम गया था. You guys used to come on debates, and instead of condemning Bibhav Kumar, you guys were actually character assassinating Swati Maliwal day in and day out. And you are giving bhashan on Nari Shakti. You are giving bhashan on Mahila Samman. थोड़ी शर्म आती है या नहीं?
Okay.
इतनी hypocrisy कहाँ से लाते हो आप?
Okay, Sanju
Itni
Verma,
hypocrisy
Sanju
kahan
Verma,
se laate ho aap?
Sanju Verma, you've made your point. You've made your point. And quick response, Anmol Panwar, because I really have to
seconds.
now move
Can I
on to the
respond?
next issue that voters are very much concerned about today. Please, quickly
Hina ji,
finish your point. 10 seconds.
Hina ji, I told you that they have no issues. That is why they are saying all this. और ये लोग जो है ना, ये इनके विधायक जो हैं कुलदीप सेंगर रेप और बलात्कार के मामले में सजा काट रहे हैं. इनके जो विधायक है रामदुलार गौर, वो बलात्कार के मामले में सजा काट रहे हैं. मणिपुर में कारगिल के शहीद की विधवाओं को नग्न अवस्था में घुमाया जा रहा है, तब इनके मुंह में दही जम जाती है. ब्रजभूषण शरण सिंह जब ओलंपियन रेसलर्स के साथ बदतमीजी करता है, तब इनके मुंह में दही जम जाती है. और ये दे रहे हैं हमें लेक्चर महिला सम्मान पे. इनका नेता किस तरह की बात कर रहा है?
Please, let's stick to what we are discussing. 1 second. I have given equal amount of time to both of you to make your points. I told you in the beginning only, we will like to discuss a number of issues. The first issue was on the CM candidate, the CM face for the BJP, which Aam Aadmi Party is claiming is actually Ramesh Biduri, which of course is being denied. Let's now move on to the other important issue that voters also want to know about, and that is about voter fraud. And that question is for both of you, because we have seen allegations and counter allegations coming on the issue of voter manipulation days after the Chief Election Commissioner making it clear that there is no room for voter allegation. We have Aam Aadmi Party claiming BJP is trying to deceive the Election Commission. We also know Delhi police have summoned Aam Aadmi Party's Mohinder Goyal in fake documents involving Bangladeshis. So my question to both of you is, who is really trying to manipulate the EC here? Who is trying to manipulate the voters here? Let's begin with Anmol first, then Sanju. 30 seconds to both of you.
हिना जी, I'll only respond if she do not interrupt, क्योंकि इनकी गंदी आदत है.
नहीं, आप जवाब दीजिए. मैंने बोला है 30 seconds to both of you. Please go ahead.
Today, see, repeated attempts have been made by the members of BJP to manipulate the electoral voter list. Our leader has highlighted what has happened in Shahadra Assembly constituency, where more than 11,000 applications were filed after the comprehensive special summary revision exercise of the Election Commission. And in New Delhi Assembly constituency also, after this summary revision exercise concluded in October, why is it that from December 15 till January, 13,000 applications were filed for voter addition and 5,500 applications were filed for voter deletion? I mean, if you calculate overall 18% deviation from the final electoral roll. And see, today, shockingly, we have exposed that we have in fact caught them red-handed in their attempt to manipulate voter list by resorting to a new way wherein their senior ministers and MPs are involved. They are transferring the votes from across the country to New Delhi Assembly using the addresses of their own members of parliament and minister. Here is Pravesh Verma 36 applications filed on his address.
Okay.
Here's Pankaj Chaudhary, 26 applications on his address.
Let Sanju Verma now respond to it. Sanju Verma, please respond to this allegation because it is a very, very serious allegation. Sanju Verma, Anmol Panwar, you've made your point. Sanju Verma, please respond.
Thank you. You know, Hina, let's start with Sadara constituency. Aam Aadmi Party said that we have actually fact-checked only 500 voters out of 2.5 lakh, which is the size of the electorate in Sadra. 500 लोगों को आपने fact check किया कि either they were deleted or they were added. 500 voters out of a total size of 2.5 lakh is barely 0.2%. You have fact checked only 0.2% of the electorate and you've decided that the BJP is trying to manipulate voters. Point number one, that is a false allegation. Point number two, Delhi police has sent a notice to Mohinder Goyal, a sitting MLA of the Aam Aadmi Party, who has been issuing fake Aadhaar cards to Rohingyas and Bangladeshi घुसपैठियास. इसलिए अनमोल पवर दिल्ली पुलिस को मोहिंदर गोयल जवाब देंगे. आप यहाँ बैठकर मोहिंदर गोयल के ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनने की कोशिश मत कीजिए. My third point and very important, Hina. You remember last week, Rajiv Kumar, the Chief Election Commissioner, said, if you have to add somebody to the voter list, you have to fill in Form 6. If you have to delete somebody from the voter list, you have to fill in Form 7. And if you feel that there is a mismatch after counting, there is Form 17C which comes in handy. अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को मैं एक ही चीज कहना चाहूंगी.
Right.
Don't do press conferences. If you have the proof, then show us how many Form 6 did you fill in?
Okay.
How many Form 7s did you fill in?
Okay, so that's the response of the Bharatiya Janata Party to the allegations of the Aam Aadmi Party. If you have proof, then, you know, show it, submit it to the Election Commission. Of course, we know Arvind Kejriwal has written to the Election Commission and that's going to be our top focus. We'll see what eventually comes out. Thank you very much for the moment, Sanju Verma as well as Anmol Panwar. Appreciate both of you for joining us here on this very crucial debate. We have to quickly now move on. And there's some big breaking news coming in at this point in time. Bharatiya Janata Party's Saturday poll list. BJP has, in fact, released the second list of its candidates for the national capital. There are 29 candidates in the second list of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And in this one, we can tell you about some important names. Former CM's son has got a ticket. Harish Khurana will be fighting the elections from Moti Nagar. Kapil Sharma has been fielded as well, and his name also features in the second list that has been released by the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's go across to Mohit Bhatt joining us on the broadcast. Mohit, second list is out with 29 candidates. Take us through the key highlights.
So, Lena, yes, 29 candidates have been announced by the BJP in the first list. Again, 29 candidates were announced. Total 58 candidates out of 70 have been announced by the Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi. Now, remember, Hina, yesterday Times Now broke it first that all the 70 seats have been discussed, but there are certain seats which have been put on hold. So as of now, 12 seats have been put on hold. We can expect that the top brass of the BJP will be taking decision on them, and we can expect very interesting name in those 12 seats. But when we talk about this particular list, Harish Khurana, the son of former Delhi Chief Minister Madan Lal Khurana, will be contesting from Moti Nagar. So Parvesh Verma, son of former CM Sahib Singh Verma, will be contesting from New Delhi, and Harish Khurana, the son of former CM Delhi CM Madan Lal Khurana, will contest from Moti Nagar. Kapil Mishra will contest from Karawal Nagar. The sitting MLA from Karawal Nagar, that is Mohan Singh Bish, has been dropped by the BJP. Kapil Mishra has been given ticket. Karnail Singh will be contesting from Shakur Basti against Satendra Jain from the Aam Aadmi Party. Sitting BJP MLA from Lakshmi Nagar, Abhay Verma, has retained his seat. Neeraj Basoya, who joined BJP from the Congress and is said to be the part of the Arvinder Singh Lovely faction, given the fact that many of the Congress leaders from Delhi joined the BJP with Arvinder Singh Lovely. He has got ticket from Kasturba Nagar. Now, Bajrang Shukla has got ticket from Kirari. Now, Kirari, very interestingly, is a Purvanchali dominated area. It was expected, and there were reports that JDU is asking for this particular seat because they believe that they can turn this time around over here. But BJP has decided that they will be fielding their candidates, and it has been decided by the BJP that they will contest most of the seats by their own. So clearly, we know for a fact that how that the 29 candidates have been announced. Manish Chaudhary has been announced from Okhla. So it was expected
Right.
that whether BJP will be giving ticket to a Muslim candidate from Okhla, which is a minority-dominated area, but then BJP has decided Manish Chaudhary will be contesting from Okhla.
Right.
Now, the remaining 12 seats, Hina, would be very, very interesting. There are certain rumors going on
Right.
that who
So
exactly
we'll now
will be
look
contesting
forward to the
against party.
third list as well. Thank you, Mohit, for the moment for joining us with those details. A small correction. It was Kapil Mishra, fielded from Karawal Nagar. And very interesting is going to be Harish Khurana, son of Madan Lal Khurana, who was the CM from 1993 to 1998. He was called Delhi Ka Sher, and family seat, we can say, as far as this Moti Nagar seat is concerned, from where his son is now going to be contesting elections. So it's going to be quite interesting to see, the upcoming Delhi Dangal, as the second list of the BJP today has been released. With this, we will slip into another very, very short break. More news and updates coming your way on the other side. Don't go anywhere.